And good morning, everybody. Sean Woolen here with the Woolen Mortgage Team, and I've got some advice for you. And this comes on the heels of a TikToker kind of trolling me, saying that 0% is a horrible option and that people should save up their down payment. They should rent and save up for a down payment. So I'm going to debunk that, and I'm going to show you some numbers because numbers do not lie, and I'm going to be incredibly conservative. So here we go. I am going to show you exactly why buying now makes sense. And I love Dave Ramsey, and I love how he says to save up, and that's good. But what do you miss in that time period when you are saving? So check this out. I want to show you this real fast. This is a report that I created, and pardon me while I hide my face for a second here. This is a report that I created that's going to compare renting versus buying. And this shows kind of the costs associated with renting compared to buying right now with zero down. Now, this is only renting versus buying. This doesn't take into consideration the money that you're going to be saving towards buying a home, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So right now, just the current rents on a home, on a $500,000 home, is right around $3,500 a month. So that's the number I'm using for that. Buying a home, your payment's going to be about $4,237 a month. So yes, that's a pretty big spread. But if you are saving for a home, you still have to take from the rent the $750 savings or whatever it may be, and you have to put that in a savings account. Now, I'm using compound interest. So over a 5-year period, if you took that money and you rented $3,500 and change, because there are some taxes, and then you took that $750 a month, which is a big chunk, and you put that away every month for 5 years, you would have, with compound interest, you would have, pardon me, let me just look at my calculation here, $55,379. So on a $500,000 home, that's about 10% in the future, but that's not even counting at in 5 years what the prices of homes are going to be now. So this is very conservative. So now what happens if you stay with this mortgage and you have the same cash flow out of pocket? Because keep in mind, you're saving that money. That's the cash flow difference for the buy, for purchasing the home. What does that look like over 5 years? Because you're paying yourself every month. You're paying yourself by paying principal, and your net gain on appreciation is going to be $80,000 over that 5 years. And that's only with a 3% down appreciation. That's very low. And your amortization gain, what you're paying yourself through the mortgage, is $73,000. So you're a total net gain of $145,000 in net worth because you bought with zero down, compared to let's wait and do it the Dave Ramsey way. And in that case, you're going to have, and let me screenshot this for you and show you, because this is just proof in the pudding. You're going to have a compound interest paying $9,000 a year, annual addition, $9,000, years to grow 5 at a 7% rate. Let's just assume the stock market's mediocre and get 7%. You're going to have a net worth of only $55,000 at that point, which you would then put towards buying a home, which is appreciated, which is probably going to be more like 600 and, well, what's the appreciation gain? $79,000 higher. So instead of buying a $500,000 home, you're going to be buying a $579,000 home. So you would need even more. You would need another $25,000 out of pocket in 5 years from now. So this just illustrates, with zero down compared to renting and saving up some money, what it would look like. And I'm using a rate on this mortgage at 6.25, and I'm using average rents. Nothing out of the ordinary here. We're looking at property taxes about $3,000 a year, which is normal for the Phoenix area. And I mean, all the numbers are right in there. And this is what you're going to get net gain by buying a home, $145,000 compared to savings, which you're going to have about $55,000 left over. So there you have it, guys. Proof is in the pudding. It always makes sense to buy because you're paying yourself. You're paying yourself. So have a good one, guys, and don't let the skeptics out there show you or try to show you that buying a home doesn't make sense, because numbers do not lie.